Hello my homebrews, my name is Cham, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. In this episode, we will be completing the third dungeon, and we'll probably be going to get the Master Sword. So down here, we have a key. Rule of thumb in most dungeons, go down the left way first, then the right. Except in the final castle, go down the left first and then the center. Never go down the right. Like I said in the last episode, the left is always right. Cheers. Still drinking that same Coke. Yeah. If you use the the magical mirror in a dungeon, it will bring you back to the beginning, or where you last came in from the outside. So in dungeon, it doesn't have like the second one, like how in the second one there's a room that just went outside. If you were to use the magic mirror, there you would go to that place and not the actual entrance of the dungeon, if that makes any sense. So in this dungeon, you would just go back to the entrance. It would be like walking into this place again. My voice sounded weird then. I wonder why. I've heard these tile patterns are supposed to look like a skull, but to me they don't really look like anything. Come on, pick up the pot, and there's nothing in them. Great. See, okay, I'm pretty sure these things are called mold orbs. I'm not sure. And we've got Stalfos in here. They couldn't name anything. Like, they couldn't name these skeletons. No, Stalfos. Oh, mummies, sorry, they're called Gibdos. Snakes, nope, they're rope. And bats are keys. Who came up with these names? I mean, they couldn't just be normal. No, they gotta change things up. And we got a chest. You got the big key. It's the master key of the dungeon. It can open normal keys that other keys can't. Wait, did I just say it can open open keys that normal keys can't? Well, if I did, I meant to say locks. Like Lock, Shock, and Barrel from Nightmare Before Christmas. In my web design class, we had to make a project about our favorite Christmas movies, and me and my partner did that as one of them. The song, or not the songs, the movies where that, A Christmas Story, what does he have to say? I have some advice on the dungeon. Use the magic mirror to return to the entrance at any time. Oh, how could I have forgotten that? I'm trying to figure out how can I hit the thing. Oh, stupid. What was I saying? It was that, The Christmas Story, Wonderful Life, Charlie Brown, Christmas Charlie Brown 1. Home Alone, and I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Finished my drink there. The other, so for a Christmas party like a couple weeks ago, I had the brilliant idea to play water pong instead of beer pong. That was a bad idea. Because, no, I am the champion, because no one else could drink all the water, yet I could. One of my friends would just pour it off the balcony. I'll admit, I did that once. But, like, I had 7 cups of water. And like, well, they weren't completely filled. Here, you want to hit this. But they weren't completely filled. But more so, like, a third of the way. I'm not sure, like, how much you're actually supposed to fill them up, but, like, damn. Like you think, like, oh, I can drink that. No, you can't. You cannot drink that. Oh, it's terrible. I was honestly concerned, like, am I gonna get water poisoning from this? But no, you had to drink a lot more water to get water poisoning. And, an orb known as the Moon Pearl is in this tower. Okay. Whoever holds the Moon Pearl is protected, so this form, you must escape. Okay. So you want to have that platform like that, set like how I left it. So step on the little sprite thing on the left, because the left is always right. And a tricky thing about this, you want to fall down a hole up here, but first you have to step on you have to step on something. Let's kill these things first. I mean, you can actually fight the boss before you get the item. I guess I'll do that instead. And you're dead. Nope. Oh, yeah, you are. So you come down here, you step on this thing, and you have to jump from the top of this. The top. Can't be anywhere else, or else you'll activate that sprite thing, and then you'll either change it so... Yeah, it'll change like that, so then you have to come back over. So make sure you come down from the top. Yes. I remember, like first grade, we read this book called Tops and Bottoms, and it was a book about this bear was a farmer, and this rabbit was like super hungry, and so he would go to the bear and be like, "Hey, if I can have the top of this plant, you can have the bottom." But it'd always be like carrots or something. So like the rabbit would be like, "Oh, I'll have the bottom," and so the rabbit would eat the actual part of the carrot. Dang it, eat the actual part of the carrot and would leave the little grassy part for the bear. Oh, and I didn't mention, this is the boss. So basically you have to hit its like little circle-y tail thing back there, which is red if you can see it. And if you get knocked off, you have to start the battle all over again. If you can move away. So it also does this with the final boss. He can push you off, and if he does, you have to start all over again. A good strategy is just put you in between him in a place where you can't fall off, which is really just the staircase there. So as I was saying, the bear and the rabbit, he would always say stuff like that, or it would be like corn, and so the bear would be like, "Well, this time I want to have the bottom," and the rabbit would be like, "Okay, you get the bottom of the corn," which is like the stalk, and then the rabbit would get the top, which is the actual corn. And there was one vegetable or something where it was like, the rabbit was like, "Okay, you can have the top, the bottom, but I get the middle." And the bear was like, "Okay." And I don't remember what plant it was. It might have been the corn that was that, because it was like the top was like the little silky part, but the bottom was the stalk. And now we get the pendant. First, art container. And we get the pendant of wisdom, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the victory song in this is. I always think of the Mario one. Yeah, the pendant of wisdom. I always think of the Mario fanfare. Let's argue with the Final Fantasy one. So now that we have all of the pendants, we can go and get the Master Sword, which I never understood in Zelda games, because like they're always like building up like, "Oh, the Master Sword's the best thing in the game. It can defeat all evil and stuff." But then it ends up being mediocre. Like, the Master Sword in this game is your second best. You have this sword, which I don't know what it's called, and then the Master Sword, and then you get the Tempered Sword, which is basically the Master Sword, but these like blacksmiths make it better. And then you get the magic sword, which is given to you by a fairy. And let's see if I can find our way down. You may think it's late, but it's really not. What is it? Not even 6. It's like 5:35. That is at night. Well, I guess it's not really night. How do I get out of here? Did I miss something? I'm lost, I think. Lost. I remember in school one day, because my mom and sister used to like be really into Lost, or were really into Lost, and I remember we were in 5th grade or something. We were doing something. It was a test about how to take tests per se. So it'd be like you have 4 answers, and one of them doesn't make sense or something like that. And it was like, where are polar bears native to? Or it was something like, what is this type of snake is native to? And you wouldn't know what that type of snake was, but it'd be like the north, or it would be like, what of these animals is native to this tropical area? One of the answers was polar bears, and our teacher said, polar bears aren't native to tropical areas unless you're part of Lost. And I think I was the only kid in that room that understood that, because for those who never seen Lost in like the first season or something, there's a polar bear on this tropical island in the Pacific Ocean. And I'm pretty sure that kid, what is his name, Walt, was reading a comic book and it had a polar bear in it. And I think my mom says her like, he's psychic, which I never watched the show. All I remember is that later in time there's flash forwards, like what the fuck? And now you kind of just go up, and basically that's Master Sword. It only takes like a couple seconds to get. I mean, there's not even a dungeon, really. It's just the Lost Forest, which there's a dungeon in the Dark World. I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd one. It's all misty in here. So there's gonna be fake ones, fake swords in here, which are not the actual Master Sword. And go here because you get a heart piece. And yeah, now we need 3 more. So there's gonna be a bunch of fake ones. And who are you? Hey kid, this is a secret hideout for a gang of thieves. Don't enter without permission. By the way, I heard that one of your ex-members is staying at the entrance of the desert. Was it that guy who was sleeping? I think that's what they're referring to. So yeah, you'll see swords that look like, ooh, shroom. You need that. You need the shroom. So there, remember that witch near where the Zora fountain is? You have to give it to, or Zora waterfalls. You have to give it to her, and she'll give you magic powder, which basically turns stuff into different creatures. See that sword down there? That's an example of the fake one. But the real Master Sword is up here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Take it out. Yeah. Now we have the Master Sword. Ooh, suddenly Tarantula contacts you telepathically. Link, it is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Link. So, that is the end of this episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Have a nice day.